There is plenty of cleaning up to do now that those storms have moved through. Tornadoes hit at least 5 towns in eastern Iowa, as Corey was just telling you. Johnson, Cedar, and Muscatine counties were the areas that got hit. In the city of Muscatine, the storms left 1 person injured and thousands of others without power. And CBS 2's Jason Hackett is there live tonight with a look at the damage. Jason?
Scott, it was a very tense 10 to 15 minutes for residents here in Muscatine. And if you take a look to my left, you can see the aftermath of those 10 to 15 minutes. That building over there is completely gutted. You can see the walls are torn down. Debris is scattered all over the parking lot. You have insulation, you have wood, and many people we spoke to say they didn't see this coming.
We had no time to prepare at all whatsoever.
Though he was caught off guard, it wasn't Jim Greenshaw's first tornado.
We were in one about 5 years ago, right across the street.
But he had never seen anything like this.
You could almost reach up and touch the clouds themselves.
His Toyota dealership managed to weather the storm, but Krieger Collision Center just next door wasn't so lucky.
There's a section of the roof from Krieger's next door to us here, the car dealership, actually flew over our lot.
Greenshaw watched in awe as winds whipped up the debris. But for Jennifer Albright, the reaction to the chaos was a bit delayed.
I wasn't home at the time, so it was pretty scary for my 4 kids, I'm sure.
She was miles away from her home as her kids rode out the tornado in the basement. Only one thing on the mind of her daughter Savannah as the winds blew.
My family was with me, and I knew if I was with my family, I would be just fine.
Only one thing on Mom's mind as she drove up to the damage in her front yard.
Everything else can be fixed, but my family can't be replaced. So I'm very glad that they are all fine.
Now with her family intact, the cleanup begins.
It's a mess. It's going to be a mess for a while.
Now, Governor Branstad is set to tour Muscatine tomorrow morning at 8:20, about a 3-mile radius from what we drove around and saw. Meanwhile, that one person that was injured, they were injured in their car, from what we're told by residents, but no word on their condition. We're live in Muscatine. Jason Hackett, CBS 2 News.